Hey everybody, here we are, Lake St. Anthony. It's a beautiful day and I think we're going to try to maybe circumnavigate the lake. Been waiting for 5 days for the wind to change. It's finally changed and it's changed alright. It's dead calm right now. So we're actually motoring out into the lake, and hopefully out in the main part of the lake we'll get a little more wind, but it still looks pretty glassy out here. I'll show you the lake. Yeah. So we just gotta get out of the bay here, get past this little island, and there's some shallows behind it, and then we'll start attack across the lake. Well, here we are in the middle of the lake. Still no wind. Went for a bit of a swim, and I was just motoring slowly over by the outlet of the lake over there. And yeah, it's like nobody out here. There's one boat coming out of the bay over there. And maybe we'll get some wind when we get up there in the corner, and we'll hopefully try to shoot around these islands, come out over there, and then tack from there directly across over to that island, into the bay, and then back over to the cottage. Well, didn't go down the lake all the way, didn't go around the islands. We got right down in there, almost to the bottom of the lake. Then the wind picked up in the wrong direction, and so before I got too far into like the tight spots, I decided to cut back out into the open water, start making my way up the lake, which has taken considerable amount of time. And the wind is pretty much gone again, and we've been motoring. It's alright. Let's see how this battery bank and this little cheap trolling motor does. Screamed at me a few times. I don't know what it's saying. I don't speak geeks, so as long as it keeps turning, it'll get us over into the bay, and then we'll just set sail and take our time getting back across. It's rough wind. Oh, this is a pretty nice little spot. All the seagulls are there. Very curious. What's going on? I lined up watching it go by. Went out here on this rock. Right there. Got our way up past this little islands, and just over there in front of that one bluff there's a little tiny island you can hardly see because it blends in. It's not very tall. That's Picnic Island. That's a beautiful day anyways, that's for sure. Oh, I can see the rocks over here. Oh. Can actually see a ridge about a little, we'll say it extends out from the island about 2/3 of the distance between the island and me right now. And I don't think you can see it with the camera, but I can see a brown ridge running all the way through there, where it's not very deep and very rocky. So a lot of little spots like that on this lake. You can go in behind the little island there, but you gotta basically pick the right spot right in the middle. And keep your eye out because there's the odd rock. It's definitely not a place that you just want to whiz through with sheer confidence when you have running a propeller, because you'll probably lose your motor or the prop, the leg, whatever. Yeah. Right on. I think once we get over here enough, it'll be, see what's going on. Get over here enough, it'll be time to have lunch, I think. We came from way down there. Almost to shore down there. Yeah. Well, we're in a little spot anchored out near this little point. Not really any weeds under us, so it was good to have a little swim. And a little nap on the canopy. Now we're just having a little sandwich with the loons. Still not really any wind. I don't think the information I got was very accurate today. It seems like what wind that is coming in from the direction I want to go, as per usual. So just letting everything charge in the sun, and I'll probably make it back across straight up to those cottages up there. That's where we'll be going. Right on. Cheers. Oh, there it goes screaming again. We're coming through the wheat bed. I know where to go fishing for pike. Right here. Just caught a lake trout right up around here last few years back actually. And weeds. I'm falling through the cooler. Well, we're finally in the bay, and we finally got a little bit of wind. Let's see if we can get all three sails up there. One day, hopefully, there'll be four, one on the front line. Get it working right. We're actually making tracks. A little bit. I think we're doing about half a knot. And we're just gonna toodle around here a little bit, I think, because we actually have some wind. And we can actually do some sailing, because I just spent the last 3 hours hardly doing any sailing. So we'll just put around here for a bit and then head back to shore after.